falling apart in our country, we can always count on college football to bring us back together and hating each other for different reasons. I'm going to set it up. This is an exhibition, big game. Oh, we're going to do broadcast. All right. We're going to fully simulate this. 2:30 p.m. It's going to be partly cloudy today. I want true to life as possible. So let's go, Roll Tide.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Another SEC rival.
College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the South Carolina Gamecocks football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's got him. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
A loss of 5, jeez.
Defensive backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. A little release to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Harper.
No way.
3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Oh, wow.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harper.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. dropping back. It's Sellers. Unleashes it. All by
Oh, is that easy?
touchdown, South Carolina. A great catch.
Oh,
and
wow.
run for 6. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
After the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into account every game.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson.
Wow. Oh.
Over the middle, it's Horton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
I think Alabama's going to have to punt this one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh,
Yeah.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and
Yep,
distances
yep.
in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Now a fair catch is called and made just shy of midfield. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7.
Oh, wow. That was a 22-yard gain.
As he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Now Lenoris Sellers was sensational
24-yard gain.
last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
Nothing scarier than a good NCAA game.
Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball.
I'm doing so good so far.
The point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
You know, I love to hear game commentators, like video game commentators, get excited.
Ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Simpson. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.